KD's current Warrior teammate, Draymond Green. I know a lot of people don't like him, Tim, so maybe we can find some animosity within this conversation. He called Kelly Olynyk on his podcast a dirty player, which had a lot of people kind of giving Draymond the side eye considering what he has done in his career. Last night, he said the Cavaliers have been great, but their competition has been terrible. His team is also 8-0 in the postseason like the Cavs, so he's really taken to his podcast here, Geltzeiler, to stir some things up. Are you okay with Draymond being so candid or making these statements on his media platform?
Tyler, candid's a generous word there. I mean, it's flat out false. First of all, you're absolutely right. I mean, Draymond's foot hasn't found somebody's family jewels if it doesn't like. I mean, anytime he wants, he's going to let that stuff rip. Hasn't this postseason so far, which is great for him. He's still got 2 more rounds to potentially kick somebody else in the family jewels. So Draymond, this is truly the example of somebody in a glass house throwing stones. But I think it's also very important to note, from a serious standpoint, the record as far as Kelly Olynyk is concerned. This guy in his career has 3 flagrant fouls total, no technicals, and no ejections. So you want to say he's a dirty player. Listen, he set a hard screen on Kelly Oubre. He didn't like it. Olynyk's really good at getting guys stirred up. He plays right up against the line sometimes, but he's pretty good at not crossing it. Listen, what he did to Kevin Love a couple of years ago, a lot of people took that as being on purpose. I don't think he pulled the guy's shoulder out of the socket on purpose. I think he was trying to hook him in for a foul, and it happened to go bad. Olynyk is not a guy that you see cross that line in terms of obvious intent a lot of the time, and that's really when it comes to identifying a dirty player. So I think kind of that characterization by Draymond was kind of unfair when you look at Kelly Olynyk's track record, which is not Draymond's, not a guy like Matthew Dellavedova that's done some stuff over time. Kelly Olynyk, my personal opinion, hasn't earned that.
I just wonder, is Draymond Green the dirtiest player in the NBA?
Oh, yeah.
Right now, he's got to be. I mean, with his track record, like you were saying, Geltzeiler, and now it seems like he's almost reveling, starting stuff. He's going on his media platform there, and it seems like he's almost saying stuff because he knows, like he does on the basketball court when he tries to find someone's family jewels with his foot, I'm going to stir the pot a little bit. Does it seem like he's reveling in that a little bit, Tim?
Yes, and is that dumb? Probably not. This is the way you could build your brand. Hey, Draymond Green's a polarizing figure, right? You either love him or you hate him. But when he's on a basketball court, he's in complete control.
Right. Except
of his foot, and then which ended up costing him an NBA championship, some would say, last year. He does all the little things. He really sacrifices his own game. He's probably the most unselfish player on the Golden State Warriors. But once he steps off that floor, then I think this is all about brand building. Sure. And that's why he's really exposing himself the way he is.